Well, Kelly, thank you for having us. We're really excited about this announcement today because this is taking us a big step closer to when you and we hope everyone across the country will see these vehicles. One of the challenges that we have in the space is we want to make sure that we're building something that we can get out to the entire country. And part of what we have to do there is to build a vehicle that we can scale in order to fulfill that service. And really, this latest vehicle is our answer to that.
So would you say we're now kind of ready for prime time, or is the fourth or fifth or beyond generation likely? And why do we need a one-size-fits-all kind of bot? I could see why each client might have slightly different needs.
Yeah, great question. And it's in fact a key part of the design that went into this latest generation vehicle for us. We hope that we don't need a fourth or fifth. This is the world's first automotive grade zero occupant vehicle. And so we do intend to scale this vehicle to service all of the different applications that could be needed. One of the key differentiators for this vehicle is that the two compartments that you showed earlier are very, very flexible so that we can configure them for specific partners to be ideal for their application. So for instance, we can have heated areas for hot Domino's pizzas in addition to having cooled areas for the drinks that go along with a Domino's order. We can also then configure the compartments separately for groceries, for instance.
The other thing I wonder about when I look at this vehicle is, am I going to see it literally on the roads by itself, or is this meant to be some kind of partner bot? Like you can park a vehicle somewhere and this thing just kind of goes down a sidewalk or something like that?
So this vehicle will travel on roads, and it is intended to replace the trips that you personally take to your local businesses. In the US, we take almost 100 billion such trips, so personal vehicles driving to go run errands. And the whole intent behind this vehicle is to replace as many of those trips as possible.
Yeah, I would love that. I've got a grocery list for this afternoon. I'd love to give it to Nuro and say, go to the grocery store, here's what I need. But where are we regulatory speaking? I mean, we are just starting to see, runs by Cruise in San Francisco. We talked to a truck, Too Simple, the other day, who just did an 80-mile run by itself in Arizona. When are we expecting to actually see vehicles like yours on the roadways?
So our second generation vehicle was the first vehicle to ever get an exemption from the Department of Transportation to operate as a fully autonomous vehicle on public roads. And it's already done that in 3 different states, California, Arizona, and Texas. This third generation vehicle, we anticipate, will comply with all federal regulations. So we really are excited about ramping this up and getting it into scaled commercial use without having significant regulatory hurdles in our future.
And this is an electric vehicle?
Yep, it's fully electric. One of the key parts of our culture and mission as a company is to really try to improve our communities, and part of that is very much the sustainability side. So this will be a fully electric vehicle. We also announced today, alongside this new vehicle, our first sustainability report, where we're committing to fully renewable energy for all of our operations going forwards, and that's just one of the steps that we're taking to try to do our part.
No, it's very impressive. It's a lot of investment that you have to make to put into something that we've literally never had on the roads before. Would you say that 2022, that's the year it is, right? That this is likely to be the year that we will see it, or are we talking maybe more 2023, 24, 25?
Yeah, so this is we're announcing the first pre-production vehicle we actually have in our hands. And so we're going to be ramping that up. And so really, this is the year where we iron out all the kinks and we launch our production. We announced just late last year, we've created 2 new facilities just outside of Vegas to do final end-of-line production of these vehicles. And so this year, I wouldn't anticipate we see too many of them on roads, but certainly next year is when we really hope to be ramping this up and scaling it out into communities.
Fascinating. Well, please keep us posted, Dave. We look forward to talking to you again soon.